Hi, welcome to a new reading vlog. That's what I was gonna do today that I haven't done. Edit the reading vlog. Guess I'm gonna do that now. But hey, it is a Friday afternoon. I've been doing work all day. I just listened to basically all of, I zoomed through all of Rafe Buff Male Nanny by Rebecca Weatherspoon. It was really good. It did take me a little silly at the start. My demisexual brain could not deal with how quickly they were like instant attracted to each other. It's not instant love, it's instant lust. But like, my brain doesn't work that way. So I was like, yikes. But then like once we settled into it, I was like, this smut was good. The romance was good once it settled in. And yeah, I gave it 4 stars overall. I'm really excited to read Zenny, which is the sequel. A Marriage of Inconvenience, I think it's called. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I guess I will edit my vlog now. And then I'm also 50 pages into The Vanishing Deep. I started this morning. I'm enjoying it. It's just like fine, a little bit info dumpy, but the plot hasn't really kicked off yet, so I'm gonna get further in this later. But I think I will edit my vlog and then read that, so that's the plan. But yeah, 4 stars for Rafe. I might also read the Thames and Muir short story because it'll take me 2 minutes. And the other, oh, I did do my roll this morning. Here's that. Okay, so today we are rolling for day 19 of Rebecca's BookoplAthon, and this is roll 26. We're rolling for a physical read today. So we're coming into the weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Future. And so for something set in the future, I decided to go with Agnes at the End of the World by Kelly McWilliams. I don't know if this is technically set in the future, but it's a apocalyptic end of the world kind of story. So we're going to take it as futuristic-ish, even if it's not technically futuristic, if you know what I mean. I don't read much like super futuristic sci-fi, and yeah, I don't know when exactly this is meant to be taking place. Nope, I don't know. But, you know, apocalyptic feels kind of futuristic. We're making it count for this prompt because I really want to read it. And yeah, that's what's been added to my TBR. So yeah, I think I'm going to read the Thames and Muir short story, which is The Mysterious Study of Dr. Sachs, real quickly now, edit a video, and then dive on in to this. So that's the plan. Hi. It is almost 9 o'clock. I'm currently reading The Vanishing Deep. I'm 150, almost 150 pages in. It's wanting to focus on her face instead of mine. So I was a bit worried about this. I wanted to read it because I was a bit scared it would sit on my TBR for a while, because this is the second Astral short book I've read, and I didn't love book 1. I thought her writing was very convenient and didn't build suspense very well. Like it did, but it didn't. The writing just didn't go as hard as it could have, really, in her first book. And sadly, that is also true in this one, but I'm still really intrigued by the mystery. But yeah, a lot of things happen pretty conveniently, and a lot of the conflict is very convenient. Like, so basically the premise of this is our main character, Tempe, they live in this world that's like post-apocalyptic event. Essentially, the premise is that everyone ran out of land, didn't know what to do, so someone had a decision that wouldn't it be great if we just like set a bomb off on the polar caps, I think Antarctica, the landmass, blow off some of the ice, and then there's land to live on, was the theory. But in blowing up this bomb, they obviously melted a whole heap of the ice cap, raised the water level dramatically, there were big floods, and now the world is greatly reduced in population and living on floating kind of things on top of the water. And they all scavenge the cities below the water for stuff they can sell and things. Like, it's kind of like a shortly after the apocalypse scenario where they still have a hang up with it. But then they also have this thing where if you drown, but only if you drown, if you die from other reasons it doesn't work, but if you drown somehow they can revive you, unclear how, not sure, but only for 24 hours, unclear, don't know how. But it's also linked to someone else's life force. Unclear, don't know how. And I mean, like, a lot of conveniences that just you get told, yes, that's how it works, but without any clear backup for how that, like, comprehension and understanding and deep meaning behind how that works. But so the sister, our main character Tempe, her sister drowned, her parents also drowned, and then she was like at 2 different events, and after her sister's drowning, which was like a couple of years after their parents drowned, her sister's best friend was like, yeah, your sister told me she did it, that she was involved in your parents' death and it was her fault. So she's paying this fortune to revive her sister to find out what happened to her parents. And in the process of reviving her sister, she finds out that her sister, like, carries the blame, but she didn't do anything wrong, really. She didn't follow their instructions because she was like 14, and then they went missing. And they're missing, so they can't be revived. But she also thinks they might still be alive. So now it's like 4 years down the track from when the parents went missing, and the 2 sisters are breaking out of this facility where her sister got revived. Her sister only has 24 hours to live before she dies again. So they're like on the run, but then there's the guy who's the warden, whose life her sister's is linked to, and anything that happens to her happens to him, but I don't know why that happens. Like, that's not explained. But yeah, like, I want to know what happened to the parents, and I want to see how it all plays out. But it's a lot of conveniences and having to take things on faith. And that was also true of the first book. You just had to be like, oh yes, that is happening just because. So yeah, it could definitely be tightened and strengthened in that manner. But I'm almost halfway through. I'm going to keep reading for now. I might change my mind later, but I am enjoying it. I do want to find out what happened to the parents. And I like the counting down scenario of the 24 hours. Like, I just wish that why there were only 24 hours, how they were connected, all of those things kind of were better explained. But alas. And also they're kind of like, they're like, oh yes, he is such and such's son for like no reason. Like, I don't know, but we're gonna keep reading. Okay, it's Saturday morning. It's about to hit 11. I've been reading for a bit. It's the 24-hour readathon for the BookoplAthon today, hosted by Meg. I got like less than 100 pages left. Got like 70 pages left. I'm hating this. It's not getting better. It's not getting better. It's bad. There's a romance suddenly happening that there was no build-up or chemistry for. They just kissed for no reason. There's plot holes galore that are like plugged with a 1-sentence fill that obviously, like, it reads like an editor was like, but what about this? And she was just like, let me add a sentence to explain to you why that can't happen. The logic is just not there at all. Like, more and more things get explained that just fuck with the logic of the world. And I'm really mad, but there's only a little bit left. And so I'm not going to DNF it. I'm going to finish it and then probably give it a 2-star. But I need to shower and wash my hair today. I've got to mow the lawns, do dishes. I've probably have to fold washing too, but yeah. But for now I'm gonna finish this and then I'll shower and wash my hair. Maybe when I get to the 50-page mark I'll shower and wash my hair, then finish it while my hair's kind of drying a bit, and then do the lawns and the dishes. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook while I'm doing all that. So hopefully finish my audiobook today, which is Amelia Fang and the Half Moon Holiday. It's nice and short, so hopefully we'll get through that. April and I are FaceTiming most of the day for this readathon to try and get as much read as we can, so that's exciting. I'm hoping to get through like all of Cemetery Boys. But also I did my roll for today. Here it is.
Okay, we are rolling for day 20. This is roll 27, so we're 2/3 of the way through. Let's go. This is for a physical read. I need a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Randomize your TBR. I might have to go count and then we'll randomize.
So we landed on go, which is randomize your TBR. I decided to limit this to my 2020 releases section because I wanted something from that section. And there was 57 books in 2020 releases, and I got 2, which I've put it at the bottom of the stack. Oh my god. So I landed on a beautiful, I picked out for number 2 was A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor by Hank Green. Yeah, I'm not gonna grab it out from the stack because it's like my laptop and a whole stack of books and it's at the bottom. I might grab it out and show you later. But you will probably know what the cover looks like. It's not like that unknown. This is the sequel to An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. So it's the second book in the Carl series. It's not too long, it's like 450 pages, so I'm not too mad about it. And we didn't get doubles, so I'm not too mad about it. Yeah, that's where today's going. But I will update you with my final thoughts on this in a bit. I finished it. It's getting a generous 2 stars, and now I'm gonna go wash my hair and do my chores. I'm a tomato because I mowed the lawns. I also finished listening to Amelia Fang and the Half Moon Holiday, which was my audiobook. I gave it 4 stars. It was probably one of my favorites so far from the series. It was really good. I'm enjoying it. The series, I mean. And now that I'm cooling down a bit, I have a drink. I'm gonna settle in and start Cemetery Boys. I'm excited. Look at the baby. Oh, and the baby looks back. Alrighty, so me trying to block out the light. I am 170 pages through Cemetery Boys. It is currently almost 8 o'clock. I'm gonna try and finish it tonight. I'm determined. I'm determined. And then tomorrow we're gonna try and read most, if not all, of Star Daughter. It's pretty chunky, so like, I don't think we'll actually finish it, but we're gonna make an attempt. And then, oh, I was gonna show you, this is what we picked out today. If you were wondering what the cover looked like, here it is. This is A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor by Hank Green. I think it's kind of mixed media, and I am fucking psyched for it. I think the first one was a little bit too, but this looks even more mixed media. And I'm so hype, so hype. I read the first one on a plane. So coming back from, I had to have been coming back from Canada. And I bought it in Canada and read it on the way back. And I think I read it on the flight from Montreal to LA. And then I didn't have a book to read, and all my books were in my checked luggage. So I had to buy a book in LAX to read the rest of the way. So hopefully we'll go fast when we get to it. But there's also this in the middle. So I'm going to settle in. Technically the audiobook for this is longer than the audiobook for Star Daughter, so that makes me feel kind of positive. Especially if I could read a little bit of this tonight. I don't know if it'll happen again, but we can try, right? We can try. If you wanted my current opinions on Temperature Boys, I am currently loving it to pieces. I love the world building, the magic system, all of that stuff. I'm loving the characters and the chemistry and the family and the found family, and it's just so good. It's so damn good. Though I'm already feeling the scared feels, because like, what do you do when your love interest be dead? I'm a mess, but I just finished Cemetery Boys. I'm not okay. I sent a video recording to the girls in the group chat. It went along the lines of me actively out loud saying, oh shit, and I realized what the plot twist was gonna be. And then me being like, no, for redacted reasons. And now I'm just like, I didn't actually cry because it takes a lot to make me really sob in a book. It has to really like go hard for like a good 150 pages. I fucking loved this. This was so heartwarming and so good. And it has all the atmospheric vibes. And the love between these boys. I can't cope. I can't cope. This is 5 stars, obviously. I would have also picked it for a 5-star prediction prompt. It was for highest rated, but I would have picked it for a 5-star prediction as well. And it was 5 stars. I'm so very pleased. This might be one of my favorite books of the year. We will see. I think it's going to be one of them. Where it ranks on the list, who knows, but it was so good. Anyway, now I'm going to fill out all my journals and stuff. But then I think it's 10:30. I think I want to get a little bit of a head start into Star Daughter, so I'm not starting from scratch tomorrow. So we're gonna read a little bit of this. That's the plan. Good morning. I need to get dressed. It's like 11. Yeah, 11. I was like, am I lying? Is it actually 11:30? No, it's 11. I'm just watching some booktube while reading Star Daughter. Breezing along. I have work at 4:30. But I just tweeted because I was meant to edit a video Friday. I forgot about it. Then I was like, no, that's right, I didn't forget. I forgot in the morning, in the afternoon, I was like, let's do it. And I imported the footage and then all motivation left my body. So I was like, do it tomorrow. And then yesterday, I just forgot. Today, I'm like, no, I don't want to. So we're gonna edit tomorrow, but we're manifesting it. It's happening tomorrow. We're getting one video done tomorrow. We're getting the next video done Tuesday. We're manifesting. We're doing it, alright? I'm putting this vibe into the universe. You're accepting it. We're manifesting. I just want to have a good reading day. So I don't want to stop to edit. Because we're working on this boy. And I want to get him read today. Her, him, them. I don't know what gender this book is to me in my weird synesthesia. But we did do a roll this morning. Here's how it went.
Okay, so we're rolling for day 21. And this is, oh, I didn't even check the roll number. I think it's 28. Yep. And we're rolling for an audiobook. I should spin this around. Ah. I need a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Translated.
So I landed on translated, and this was for an audiobook. So I picked something nice and short. And we're going with The Strange Library by Haruki Murakami. I don't know if technically some of Murakami stuff was written like in English first. I'm gonna assume not, but someone will correct me on Twitter if I am incorrect. This is a short story. It's like 77 pages. And and it's like an hour on audiobook, so it'll be really quick to read. So I'm hoping that between it and whatever audiobook I roll tomorrow, I can get them like all done tomorrow. I might start it today, but I probably won't get through the whole hour today, I doubt. Because I'm going to try and focus on Star Daughter, but if I have to do some chores, we'll do a quick little listen. That's fine. That's where we're at. It went great. No doubles again. Paige was mad at me because all Paige wants is for me to get fucked over. But I am sure it's all going to happen over the next week and a bit. Because what if we got another 9 days of rolls? I'm sure it'll happen. I reckon it's going to be chaos every day, and I'm not going to be able to catch up, so wish me luck. Okay, I'm about to go to work, but I'm currently 130 pages into Star Daughter. I'm not not liking it, but I'm not loving it either. And I think it's because the logic is not as much as I would like. Like, I'm one who can go on faith pretty well. That's more when things aren't explained. This is just kind of explained in a very airy-fairy way. And it does read a little younger than a lot of other young adult, but I would argue that's because a lot of young adult reads old. So it seems kind of out of place. To me, it reads a lot like top end middle grade. Very akin to, like, I don't want to say that the Rick Riordan Presents are the only people that can do mythology, but writing style seems very similar to some of the stuff I've read from Rick Riordan Presents. That's fine, but that's all middle grade, so this kind of then makes it swing kind of feeling middle grade-y. Like, that's fine. It just wasn't what I expected, I guess. And yeah, the magic system is really on the far side of vague for me, which is not the end of the world, but it's kind of like contributing to my not loving it. Yeah. Yes. The logic just isn't full there. But I'm gonna keep reading. I'm making my mission to get 300 pages through this today, which means I have to read quite a bit of work, which doesn't always happen, but I'm gonna fucking try. Good morning. So I'm just gonna wrap this vlog up and then I'll see you in the next vlog. But last night I pushed myself. I stayed up real late to get to page 295 of Star Daughter. So I'm like 2/3 of the way through. And do you know what? This is for the pettiest reason that I stayed up. But I was gonna fucking do it. So I keep track of my word count, page count of what I read every day. And let me show you. So here's what the planner looks like. And you can see every month has a combination of like days I read a lot and days like these are anything above 270 because that's however many, like each little bar on the dot grid is 10 pages. And so 270 is my line, end line. And you can see it varies, like the 270s, above 270s even vary dramatically, but that's kind of like my, like, 270 is a good amount read in a day, and anything less than that is bad. So you see in January, there's a lot of ups and downs. February, a lot of ups and downs. Quite a lot of days where we read more than 270, but lots of ups and downs. Lots of ups and downs, but not quite as many this time. We did better that time. A few ups and downs, but we did pretty good most of May. We did pretty good most of June, but there were some fail days where we didn't quite read enough. There were some major fail days in July. August had a handful, but we like started out bad, but we did have a lot where we did really good. Look at September. I was not gonna fail here. We are determined. We've gotten this far, and we're keeping it up. We're reading at least 270 pages every day for the rest of September because I want a perfect rectangle. And that's the only reason I stayed up till 2 AM. Just to get far enough through this that I'd read 270 pages yesterday, because I spent most of my day just chilling with Jessie, let's be real. We just had a fun chill day, and then I had to go to work. So I didn't maximize my reading time during the day, so I stayed up at night. And I count anything pre-sleep as the day. So 2 AM does not tick over into the next day, that's still the day. So yeah, I'm almost 300 pages through. It's only 435. I'm definitely gonna finish it today, but that's gonna be in the next vlog. Thoughts so far. I figured out it's not that it reads middle grade, though I was thinking that to start off with. It's that it reads contemporary. And I just wasn't expecting that from a sci-fi fantasy. I don't know whether you would call this sci-fi or fantasy. I would say probably fantasy. But yeah, so I think this is really, really beneficial for people who are, like, it does read a little on the younger side. So if you were transitioning from middle grade to young adult and you wanted, like, you know, that awkward stage where, especially with the way young adult is like, it's kind of an aging market where a lot of things are wanting to cross appeal to young, like actual young adults, like 20s. And even older, so the characters feel older than their ages, or their ages are not specified, but they're doing things that are like on the adulty end, like high teen. This definitely reads younger teen, which is valuable and important. So if you're looking for a transitionary book for someone like yourself or someone else who's in the like 14, 15, transitioning, 13 even, transitioning from middle grade to young adult kind of reads, this would be a perfect pick. If also you want to branch out into some fantasy elements, but you want something that reads more like a contemporary, this 100% does that. It is, when it's in the real world, like she kind of starts in the real world and then goes up into the celestial world. And in the real world it reads very contemporary, and even in the celestial world it's like the most contemporary take on a fantasy setting that I think I've ever read. It very much reads like a contemporary. It's a lot about family dynamics and, I don't want to say drama, but like kind of drama, family drama, and friend drama, and like acquaintance drama. Like she's in a little like talent competition to decide, because the stars are muses, but they've kind of cut themselves off from the mortal world for a long time, and so that to decide who is the next like ruling family of the stars, they do a little competition where they all, like, in each lighthouse acts as a muse for a mortal like artist, and there's a little competition, and she's half star half mortal, but her family has put her in as their like mortal champion. So there's a little like competition dynamics there. It's very fun. But yeah, I think it's a beautiful transitionary book from contemporary to science fiction fantasy, from middle grade to young adult. Like, it's a very good transition book, and I think it's going to be really valuable in that space. I don't think I'm in that space, so it doesn't really market to me, if that makes sense. And I kind of wish I'd known more about its contemporary vibes beforehand, but then again, I don't really read synopses, so that's kind of my fault. But I'm enjoying it, but just it's not ticking all my boxes. Like, it's fun, but it's not ticking all my boxes. But I will be finishing it today, which I will talk to you about in the next vlog. But anyway, that's where we're at. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this vlog. I will see you next time with another one where maybe briefly I'll be looking better than this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.